She's had a rain sheet on, just we're having a little break where we've got more rain coming and flooding, and I just she was shivering, which is normal, but just struggling to keep this weight on us. I'm trying to reduce the amount of shivering, but I don't want to overheat her at the same time, you know. Just looking at her fur. She doesn't seem as and here is hollow in the flanks. You can see she's still like her immune system. She's got sores and she's better than what she was, definitely. And I think she actually looks better for being rugged. There's less of this. This is where she wasn't rugged, and this is where she was rugged. So I think I'm going to have to rug her. Put like a cotton rug on her when the rain stops. She'll need her legs shampooed again. It's alright, love. What am I doing to you, eh? I just wanted to show you this. See there? She's actually got, she's rounded off and got a little indent where her spine is instead of her spine sticking up. It's the first time in a long time, so the feeding's helping. And with this flooding, with this downpours, I haven't been feeding her as much, but I'm feeding her the same amount, but just twice a day. So I should say I haven't been feeding her as often. I'm feeding her the same amount. I'm just giving it to her in 2 feeds, which it's actually fine. It's not, doesn't go past the limit of what they're supposed to have in their stomach at any one point. It's just better for her if she has smaller meals, better for her weight, but I'm just limited. Every time I come out I have to go and get changed, and I'm just limited on yeah, she looks better. She does look better. She needs to put on a bit more weight, but it's nowhere near as bad. Just showing you this flank. If you can see, like, they were really quite hollow. It's really hard to see. I just scratched that off her. I took a rug off. I want to make sure she doesn't get any rain scald and whatnot, because I put the rug on when she was wet. Like, I did towel her down, but she would have been wet. So I've just got the rug airing inside out. It's going to rain soon, so I can't do that for very long. Yeah, she's starting to look more like her old self, and it's the first time I'm happy with her. They're all locked out. Hey, we're making a muddy mess around the other side. I'm trying to just get them to come here and just let Penny in the cattle yard. I'm trying to get them away from there. I'm going to have to start walking through the other gate. Okay, so that's the update on Penny. I think it's going to rain. Better put the... And you can see down there, you can see the white water. There. I'll have to go down, take a video, get closer to all the streams and everything. These guys are all good. Some of these guys over here, I don't take any videos of. happy. When it was really pouring and it first started flooding, the two brumbies were standing right up there next, and these three were standing next to each other. Well, 4 brumbies and 1 Arab. They were standing on the side of the fence. I think they were just a bit worried. And they're all doing pretty good. It started raining again, and I'm just giving Angel the rest of Penny's. Penny's going to come and... Penny? Penny, hang on. No. This is so hard with... No. It's really hard trying to video it. Just let her finish it, love. She's pregnant, I know. Look at this. No, not you. Not you. It's alright. Come here. I'm not... Matt! Penny! Come here. So, I'm just... I don't want Angel to turn back on her and realise that she can push her off. Anyway, terrible videoing because, as per usual... Hello, hello there. What? Stop me finishing it. There's only a couple of mouthfuls. So I'm just giving it to her. I don't want to overfeed Angel. I think she's in good condition. Yes, you can see her ribs a little bit, but I think you're supposed to. I mean, there's a bit of... People will argue that. But she's got a foal in there, and I don't want to overfeed her. Just want to do it slow and steady. She needs it. She's got to get her supplements and everything. And just a little bit, because sorry, stopping her. Hey, Pen, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Good girl. Okay. Just had to... So over there, Halo's having a sleep. I don't know if you can see her. I can't zoom in because I've got one hand. I'm patting Penny. Look at this face. She's got... You're so cute. You got food all over you. You silly girl. Eh? You silly girl. You silly girl. You silly girl. Eh? You've always been a messy eater, haven't you? Yes, you are. Such a good girl. I went to leave when she'd finished, and she came after me, nuzzled up to me, and we had a cuddle. Eh? You don't mind hanging out with me sometimes, do you? Eh? It's not too bad. You didn't really like people much, did you? She's leery of them. People who don't know her can't catch her. She just runs away. Don't you think, I'm not going to let you catch me? I just want to make sure she doesn't come forward. Anyway, so there's Ava over there, looking out for Halo. Let's have a nap. Sorry, she's got her face. You funny girl. This is how close she is to me. And I was going to tell everybody that when I didn't want to come out and keep getting rained on, but I should have told everybody whenever I come out I've got to change my shirt. I don't though. It just has Penny food on and I dust it off. Just giving him a girl cuddle while we watch Angel. She's got a few more ticks coming back on since I last treated her. It's very difficult to do anything in this weather because I don't actually have a shelter for them. They've only got natural shelter, i.e. trees. So there is one place I can take them, but I'm not really supposed to. But I did take them there when the vet came. Just heard someone... Sorry, my attention's facing the opposite way. Let's go and see. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Hey. Oh. No, she's moving her along. She's got a little bump on her rump. Just there. It seems to have gone down a bit since I've owned her. I don't know what it is. Whether it could have been a bite or something. Hello. She's funny. What are the cows doing? I can hear that too. It sounded like there was someone yelling at them, but the owner's not here. So I don't know who was yelling at those cows. Look at that nice butt. She's sniffing the camera. I love you. You're funny. You're funny. I wish somebody could see it. It's you can only hear what I'm telling you. Come in and have it, little sneaky girl. Here you go. I'll show you her butt. She walks away. It's nice, isn't it? Cleo and Penny have small butts. It's a nice horse, this one. She won't be having any more babies after this one. She's so pale. I've even wondered if she's going grey, but she's too old really. I mean, I don't know. She's very, very pale. See how she goes, because sometimes with the supplements that will change to help draw out the colour, because excess iron bleaches their coats, because we've got excess iron in our soil. Hey! Did you tell her to go away? Did you tell her to move? You want to come over? You're looking after her? She's a good girl. Okay, well, I'm going to go and it's just bizarre that she listens to Penny, but Ava pushes Penny, but Angel pushes Ava. Like, I've not actually seen this dynamic, not such a rigid dynamic of, look, she wants me to stay with her. Because often, she and Cleo got very, when they were the only horses I had, they used to get used to me standing, and Penny often has a nap. And at one point when we had new horses and Cleo was the lead mare and there were wild dogs on the property and she was pretty stressed. Well, they'd come onto the property. And Paddy was only little, Tuppy was pregnant, Paddy was a baby. And I don't think she was getting as much rest as she used to. She was pretty tired. And whenever I'd feed her, she'd just stand there and sleep, standing up, sleeping, dozing while I was with her. She used to like that. And Penny likes that, don't you? I think they do get attached. They do get bonded to the humans. If the humans are a nice, interesting feed source and don't make them do too many bad things. Okay, well, on my real crappy, she's got some ticks on her belly. I need to get in there. She looks good, yeah. I don't want her to be over, I want her to be this way, it's good. Hey! You're stalking me. And this is what I'm trying to avoid, and I've got to work out what to do because they've made a muddy mess of this. So I'm putting her in the other end of the cattle yard. I can take her out of the paddock, but even here where I'm walking, they've worn all this down. And you can see the grass here, it's just, there's this one area, and because it was just flooding non-stop, just a little bit of horses, look at my little display. So up here we've just, I've got to tie this up, it's not the best, but it's just to stop them from making this into total mud. And I'm even thinking I might run an electric fence just temporarily across, because I'm going to either have to get gravel or take them out of here or do something. Some kind of crusher dust or something. Hello, my girl. I'm going to tie up the gate and go in because it's raining. It's beautiful though. Good, isn't it? Hey? The cows are crying over there. I heard them crying. Hey? See? She follows me and then I have to go Makes me so sad. Tuppy's the only other one who would really do that. Tuppy and Paddy. She's a good girl. Tired. I wanted to show you this, but without having to get any closer because I don't want to disturb them. They're both having a sleep. They often do this together. It's interesting because the horses in the next paddock, you can't see them, but they're maybe 50 metres away, and Penny and Angel are 50 metres away in the other direction. They feel pretty relaxed to be able to sleep like that, and they're both facing the same way, which is their butts towards the wind. They're a good pair. See, they were born in the wild. They've lived, a decent smack of their lives in the wild. Halo was in the wild for a few years, and Ava for maybe 18 months or a bit more. One last little farewell. She's standing there. I'll end this. Bye.